Oh, she was flinging pum pum.
Don't call her names.
Alright, perfect.
Hold on. Not to make your friend sound like a whore.
No, I mean, come on.
It's
It was a vibe. It's a soca thing. We understand. It's okay.
Little fun one going on, and Philip's a fun type.
And Philip's
Yeah,
cute,
so
right?
she was ready.
But pretty eyes and
She
things.
was ready.
She was not.
And what happened?
What happened is we were all
Shay, we're recording now.
No, you agreed to talk about
We're not talking about names. I started after we started. I started after you guys started the story. No names were mentioned, so we're just talking about people that we know. Keep it that way. There you go.
So
Okay,
vagina
cool.
was on
So,
offer, and then what?
Alright, what you were saying?
Vagina was on offer. Timmy.
She asked the man. Him I go to him car. I
Okay.
would say, yo, this is what's the pre after this what we're doing.
Yes.
And him say him I go somewhere else
Okay.
that we were not going to.
Yeah.
And the girl look upon him dead in him eye
So she a come.
and go, yeah, get pum pum when you go there.
See that.
And the man laughs. Maybe.
Yo, the
What?
dog-
I drive off.
No, bro.
drive off.
Dog
No,
does have
bro.
a goofy
Calling him
laugh.
a waste man.
No, bro.
Dog
You
does
should
have,
been like,
dog does have a
no.
goofy laugh.
asked where we were, so clearly he didn't get no
Oh, so he was hoping to get through up there,
Yeah,
wherever
but
he was.
never,
Okay.
he never get none. So you
That's
don't look at give horse
unfortunate.
in the mouth, you know.
Wait, so was he?
You
was
don't
he,
look a
wait,
gift
was
horse
he
in the
talking
mouth,
to
yo.
her at the event, like chatting her up?
Yeah. Then they that dance
So,
and thing.
so why did he leave shore for unsure?
Because I
Because
idiot.
he's a nigga.
Because you've been gaming her the whole night. No.
I'm not being a whore anymore.
Who said that?
The
Philip.
person.
Oh,
You almost tripped up there.
that's sad. That's I don't know.
Quite sad.
But
He's
maybe
not
he
the
was
wisest
changing.
person.
Maybe it was the liquor.
No, he's just,
I blame the alcohol.
he's just a nerd.
So
As we're listening to the same.
Hold on. Like I go on my sister's Instagram live podcast sometimes. Big up Jody Jinx and Levi every time.
Gee, thank you, Timmy. You're
I
such a great friend.
I don't watch their thing either.
Okay.
I hate the way I
We're
sound.
doing anti-plugs before the
No.
plugs.
What I'm saying,
Don't listen this.
what I'm saying is, when I'm on a podcast, I don't listen to it because I hate my own voice.
Yeah.
So when the BamCast, like the one last week, I started to listen to that.
Right.
Crazy. But anyways.
Insane.
Anyways,
Actually.
So I actually will subscribe to your podcast,
God
and I
bless you.
absolutely will not listen to this one.
Fair.
All right. So we did a whole podcast about.
through the heart.
Actually saying like, all right.
I mean, yeah, you're on this enough. you know what's being discussed. Yeah, we did a podcast about Leonardo DiCaprio because
Yeah, his whole film career.
I
listened to it at work one day.
I hate.
Like my only complaint was like, oh damn, I have to turn it up loud. But besides that, the content was.
Bro, I will fight you. Leo is the one. I will fight you.
I want you to know.
Can we do this off the podcast? We're gonna lose our sponsors. We can't do this right now.
When chaotic
We're already on 30
evil
bucks. Can't
goes
do
awry.
this.
the savior. He is what people think.
When chaotic evil goes awry. No, I'm going to jab him right in his kidney, and he's gonna bend up.
I will.
We're gonna-
I'm literally not
Sit down. No,
that guy.
no.
Yeah, yo, play Giles' theme music, yo. Let's do this.
No, come on.
I will fight and lose for Leo. Leo is the one true one, and I will fight and lose for him.
You know,
You're
you're
about in every way twice the size, like muscularly and height, and I will fight you and lose.
I'm sitting here smoking on a split for marijuana, thinking how the system doesn't mind it now. Is that a problem? I get the feeling it is really not giving us knowledge. Legalize but penalize the piss test and leave with jobless. No, look at all this content accomplished with one pen. I cannot give thanks till I condemn this nonsense. It's not so common for one to use common sense. Don't make them cloud up on the conscience with bomb threats. Stop put, trust in public figures. Adapt my learn. Meet the self within the flesh. After that, a cash for earn. Make sure so the future set. If you are plan for drop the sperm, enough cash the youths I say before them turn ash in a urn. And yeah, I'm with that. I've had my chance to kick back. A bag of rhyme man been alright. Now is the time. What wristwatch? If you find that you're aligned with something high, then don't ditch that. It's work until your wrist pop and live life till it's not. Unlike Big Shock, yo man, been hot. Gala been over like 10 hot. You know, like football. Haters, them been a send shots. But I am the one, so I said stop. Mid-ear that drop, I swear this year I'm going to places that I've only seen in shows, and I'm bringing my bros and a couple of women impresses. With impressive sets of huge breasts, yes, this is my blessing. Rest of your music is stressing. Skinny as fuck, but they flexing. This shit don't make sense, man. You need to invest in your health instead of them vests and them belts, or you won't get far. So you getting owned by your car. You don't even own who you are. They think they a star. Can't even freestyle a bar, but your name is up in the top charts. Now that's not by coincidence. They're puppets, selling an image to the innocent public. Innocence, anything that gets them published, man. This shit just makes me so sick to my gullet, so fuck it, next topic. You cannot copy this talent. The top of my head is off balance. I think mama dropped me when I was a toddler or something. The things in this noggin are madness. Bro, you drinking coffee? I'm eating salad. Nigga, how you turn up is what matters. How you turn up with no manners when this is my house? I see how you look up my spouse. It's embarrassing. Your charisma is really a heresy. I carry knowledge in my heritage. I carry this baggage like carousels when I'm on this camera like Paris Hill. On top of the world like I'm parasailing. I want me 2 houses are pair of ceilings. I don't politic, I'm not Sarah Palin. And if I had a fairy, it'd be the fear of fearing. Y'all is childish. I'm like, where are your parents? Looking at me, I'm like, where are you staring? Fake people. I am weary near them, because them will wear and tear me, and it is fairly scary.
It's been a
When we
life.
started touching road, we used to go out with Bubbles. Bubbles was my friend's pet monkey, and she was the one that used to allow us to be able to go out. Could always tell our parents, "Yeah, we're going out with her. She's older, kind of thing. Sarah, she come in, she'll watch us."
An
Kinda
actual
thing.
monkey.
Yeah, and she used to give me Bubbles and say, "Hold that."
Bob, they can see you ignoring everyone for your phone.
Mm-hmm.
An actual monkey. Like a real life simian.
No, I would assume a stuffed one.
Yeah, so we used to carry him everywhere.
Wait. It was an actual, like...
No, that's Bubbles him right there.
No, that same.
This same one?
Yes, for the
Since
last
you're 11?
13 years, yes.
Yeah, you can't get rid of this now.
Exactly, and he even got stolen and he got confiscated at both Andrews and Immaculate, and still made his way back to me.
Molly, you're a guy. Those are all girls' schools. How did they get stolen?
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
I
my
want
G.
answers to that.
Females appreciated the monkey.
They were appropriate. It was appropriated from his possession.
Boy, I really
Molly
don't know
just
either,
said
but-
females
Mhm.
appreciating the monkey.
Yeah.
If he said my monkey,
That's
that
cool. No,
would have been the clip that goes up on Twitter. Hands down. So you got your monkey. Wait, you said stolen and confiscated. Who confiscated your monkey?
teachers at the respective high schools.
But you don't go there.
I know.
So
Obviously,
how them
the inhabitants of the high school appropriated the monkey.
Oh,
He was
these
borrowed.
bitches
You know
took your
how
monkey.
women steal
Women,
sweaters.
these women took your monkey.
Yes, Jesus fucking Christ, dog. Yeah, I hated that shit in high school. Sorry, is this a cursing-free podcast? Or should I-
No, just
No, dog, I'm so sorry, dog. These bitches used to take all my fucking hoodies, dog. I could never keep a hoodie too long, dog. Ever. No matter how much you like it, dog, your favorite shit gone, dog. And these bitches will trick you, dog, and make you feel like them giving you a little bit of pum and thing. Make you cuddle up with them, take your hoodie and thing, and then boom, your hoodie gone. You don't get no pum, no reward. No,
I
nothing.
feel like young Molly is carrying feelings.
I feel like we just triggered Molly. I feel like we just triggered Molly.
No, dog, sorry, dog.
Word out there.
Just stop taking my hoodies.
No, dog, no girl ever taking my fucking hoodie again, dog. You mad, dog?
People stop
Like,
wearing
I
hoodies.
even look at it too tough. I say, oh, bitch, freeze. Stay cold. Stay soft.
You knew it was cold before we left the house.
Oh, I know. What's the clip?
I remember crying with the Hennessy.
You get me? I want like just beat, just a hard beat, or boom,
Exactly.
boom. Cartel can play at any time. I feel like
I stand with sex workers.
There's a Cartel song for every mood as well.
does Cartel not transcend the moods? Is it just
It
yo
depends.
play a
Cartel
Cartel?
himself is a genre, you know.
Cartel himself.
Let's look at it this way. There's Black Cartel.
Free will boss, we love you.
There's Black Cartel. There's Yellow Cartel. There's Pink Cartel.
There's Pink Cartel.
Yeah.
Can I get an example of Pink Cartel, please?
Color and book time.
The color and book time did turn up.
Color and book time, dog.
Cause, you know, Tattoo time. Don't know. Coloring book time. Don't know. You don't know.
So that was Pink Cartel.
Yeah, when him like the bleaching was at the highest, and him they get remember the dog that get extensions.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not forget that Cartel got extensions.
Yo, how do we let Cartel get away with all of this? Like in
'Cause
the culture that is Jamaica.
Because he's allegedly a convicted murderer.
So that just make him the baddest of bads.
I mean,
You kill enough lizard.
allegedly.
You kill enough lizard, but you allegedly never went to prison for allegedly killing. Cause let's be real, they care.
Habeas corpus, my G.
Porque?
Nobody, no crime.
No
What
face,
was
no
never
case
found?
been with the shit. Hopped out broad day, then empty clips. I'm just saying.
Police agreed to tampering with evidence.
Yeah, the police admitted to tampering with evidence. Cartel may be a bad man, but the government.
Why'd you say Batman like the biggest brown uptown youth?
Yeah, he may be because
He may be a bad
a
man.
bad man. But the government's case that put him away was faulty AF.
So why
But,
you
you know,
mumbling? So why you mumbling that?
I'm sleep. I'm sleep.
I'm sleep AF.
I'm
Y'all,
sleep.
y'all too woke.
Y'all won.
Y'all won.
Y'all
Y'all won. Y'all won.
Y'all won.
I miss Cardi. Y'all won. I'm sleep AF.
Fuck y'all.
Y'all won.
I miss Cardi.
I miss Cardi. Yo, I saw a tweet, right? By the way, it's really fucked up that we're laughing at that shit. But you know.
No, come on.
Oh,
You
la,
get
la,
caught
la, la,
cheating
la, la,
4
la,
times.
Let me finish my arc, please. Okay? It's fucked up that we're laughing at another man, you know, crying and shit. But come on, guy.
Fuck y'all.
I saw a tweet that said, yeah, dog, I understand Offset. It's real hard to be like fucking 4 bitches at a time when you don't have a pregnant wife at home.
Wow.
I was just like, yo. And then I saw another tweet,
Wow.
right? I saw another tweet that said,
Wow.
it was a retweet on his tweet of, fuck y'all, I miss Cardi. And the retweet was one of her lyrics when she was talking about, yo, I love when ex-boyfriends call and like saying they miss me. And I was just like, boom, bad.
Yeah.
Bars.
No, dog.
But, and then people have been just making memes of it. And
fuck y'all.
I laugh every
I
time.
miss Cardi. Offset.
I have a question. Also saw this as a tweet. Was it fuck apostrophe y'all I miss Cardi? Or was it, you know,
No, it's fuck y'all. Because y'all won. So fuck y'all.
so fuck y'all, I miss Cardi.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a
no
tweet.
man want back him wife.
Why
The
wouldn't
mother of his child.
Why
One
would
of his children.
there was another tweet. Oh my god, Twitter's like been vile. There was another tweet where a woman said
bin.
the difference between man and a woman post breakup, it's the woman, it's Cardi B looking, you know, fly as Cardi B can be, and it's Offset looking like kind of sad, and someone goes, yeah, because when the woman leaves she realizes he was dead weight, and when the woman leaves she realizes the man was dead weight. When the man gets left he realizes she was propping him up. And I was in traffic and I did lean back and think about that for 5 minutes. Ended up on, you know, nah, dog. Nah. But made me think. Made me think.
But it's true.
It's not necessarily always true.
For the most part, it's true.
It goes both ways.
I'll tell you something. Man,
Ooh,
need
I
a
wanna
push
hear
forward
both
for
of
the
them.
most part.
There you go. Debate.
No, dog, man, like most men as a whole, them need a push to being better. Because once we find a base livable level, we're not going any further. We've heard the joke. I've heard the joke at least. I don't know if anybody else has.
What's the joke?
You go in there's a building, right? Man,
gosh, yes, I know.
woman goes in a building and it says they have the perfect man. Right? Every floor there's a model you can choose from of the man.
So think of
Every
it
floor that you go up,
upgrade.
you get an upgrade. So like, you know, first floor is just there. Second floor, you know, him have little sense. Third floor, him have money. Fourth floor, blah blah like. So like, if there are 10 floors, at the 9th floor, you know, him cook clean, him speak languages, him have money, him good with kids, all of that shit, right? Perfect man. The perfect man for the woman, right? And then they go to the 10th floor, And it's a sign saying, you fucking greedy, you wanted too much, and now there's nothing for you. Men have never been past the second floor. Yeah.
Actually, remember the rest of the joke is she walks in and she doesn't see any men. It's just a bunch of women.
Yeah. And the 10th floor is just a bag of
It's
women.
just a bunch of women on the floor.
No men up
There
there.
are no men up there.
All the women who wanted too much.
So again, the tweet that brought this up. When the woman leaves, she realizes the man was holding her down. When the man gets left, he realizes the woman was propping him up. Facts or no facts? Dum dum dum.
No. Men need pushes. Men need a push. Women are already bred by society to compete against each other.
Just so we can compete against the men.
Yeah. So a woman will always push, generally for the most part. Most women will always push to be the best they can. I just said men find a base livable level where it's okay to live. Nobody will cost too much.
However,
There you go with it.
women sometimes do need a push, and men do encourage you to strive for your goals. And
But
give
the
you
average
support.
Jamaican man goal for a woman is for a breed.
Yeah, but not necessarily all of them. Some men have good intentions.
The average
Good
Jamaican
intentions.
man
I have
is
faith
what I'm
in.
saying. The average Jamaican man just wants to breed you and leave you at home with 7 pitney.
Probably.
That's it. That's why them love a fat woman, because them say if she can feed herself.
You, the
Huh?
passion.
No, men are horrible, dog. God hates women, though. That much certain, dog. That's why them bleed once a month. That's why them go through the pain of childbirth.
So the Bible say.
Why women have to suffer pain as much as they do?
You mean like according to the Bible? Or is it like, do you want me to actually answer you?
God is in the Bible. God is not a real thing.
I don't want to say what
But
I
if
want
we-
to say.
But if you want. But you know, if we all follow Lilith, then you know, he says she
No,
brought the-
no,
she
no,
brought the-
Lilith was the first. No. Lilith is a biblical, my G.
No.
Or you sound like a car alarm.
I know.
Lilith is biblical.
I
Lilith
know.
is a biblical. She was the
I-
first
I
person.
also know.
And
but I
God
do
said to
know what
Lilith,
will get this youth
subjugate-
buried.
No, subjugate yourself to a man.
Mm-hmm.
And Lilith went, nah, dog. Fuck that shit. I'm out.
And so him did cast her down and dip for make Eve.
No,
I'm
no,
aware of the
she
story,
left.
you know. No, God did smite her.
No, God cast her out.
Yeah, God
Okay.
did cast her out for not listening to him. How dare you, a woman I
Oh, yeah, she
created,
was-
not
and made her
listen to me?
barren.
Yeah,
Yeah.
made her barren. She can never have kids. Smited her, casted her
The
down,
demons,
and
yeah.
then made Eve. And then
So
made
she went and adopted
made
all the
Eve
demons
not
as
from
well.
the same thing that I
From
said.
Adam's rib.
I said let's not talk about this, but here I am. Made Eve from Adam's rib.
I just said God's not
because-
real and you don't want to talk about this?
What? I agree.
Exactly, so why we're not talking about it?
What do you want to talk about? The fact that he's not real?
No, I'm just saying,
I
this
know,
whole
I'm
conversation
kidding,
can
I'm
go
kidding,
on,
I'm
dog.
kidding, I'm kidding. This whole conversation started from a joke, but it's
He's
really,
as
it's
real
it's
as-
really cool. It's really cool
He's as real as young Mr. Potter.
if you think of it as mythology, which
That-
like
yes, which
I-
I fuck with.
I started to think of all
Religions.
religious stories as mythology because
That is what
I'll-
mythology is.
boom, a lot of people think of like mythology as
Stories.
immediately stories, cartoonish, nothing you can. But no, a lot of these stories have things like real things that you learn from that you can't. That think. All right, think of like a real messed up one, right? Like Oedipus. Oedipus, for those who don't know, he was the Oedipus complex is when like little boys like their moms,
Sexually.
sexually. Oedipus in the mythology when
The female opposite is an Electra complex.
when he was born, someone's phone. Snooze. Yeah, man, no problem. I'll keep talking. All right. When he was born, there was a prophecy that said he would kill his father and sleep with his mother. So they shipped him off. Like, if they lived on the West Coast, that nigga now resides in the East. So happens years and a bunch of stuff later. He's at an Olympic Games. Throws a discus. It hurls into the crowd. The man who it kills is his father. Ends up marrying queen. Is
Ends up
his
being his
mother.
mother.
Moral of the story is what fate have in store for you. Like, it just, no matter what you do, you can't run from it. These stories have, like, no one's there.
Hi, Ma.
Hi, Ma. Ma, look at the new lights. That story from mythology essentially means, like, you can't outrun what's there for you, what's preordained for you. No, I don't necessarily
I don't
agree with
believe in
that,
fate.
but all of them have meaning, right? Just like parables. Don't all parables have
Aesop's
meaning?
fables.
Boom. Don't all parables and stuff have teachings and meanings? So a long time ago, I started just thinking of all religion as mythology, and I don't know. I find it more useful that way. You know, get the meaning out my
you know,
stories,
I
but
say
not
it all
killing
the
myself
time.
over them.
I say it all the time, dog. I more understand like pagan religions.
Not me.
Having a god for specific things.
Not me, by the way.
Yeah,
Don't
not-
spell the same.
To have a god for a specific. So you want rain, you do something for the rain god.
It helps when you want to know exactly what you need.
Yeah.
You do your
Versus,
research
you
and
know,
you make your
one god who,
specific
like,
offering.
if you have a general manager for everything, it will take him forever to do everything. Genuinely, him can't be everywhere at the same time. Allegedly, omnipresent.
Just hold your head forward and just run the.
Bob just said that so exasperated. Man said, if you have a general manager, huh? It's gonna take him forever.
We're taking forever.
Are you talking from like a place of relatability, Bob?
No, I'm just saying. In real life, dog, like you need underlings. You need somebody responsible for each department. So it makes sense. If you need rain, you do a rain god. You want your crops to grow, you have a crops god. Somebody thief something, you have a thief god.
No, you don't have a thief god.
They fully do.
Wouldn't the thief
The
god
Mexican
aid
cartels have a death deity that they pray to.
Wouldn't the thief god aid the thief though? Like it wouldn't aid you in getting back your
La
things.
Muerta.
It wouldn't aid you in getting back your things, would it? Would it more aid you in like the
No,
guy who
thieves have their own. They have their own thing.
thieves have their
Yeah.
own god. Oh, okay.
I assume.
Wait, what?
I assume, or they have their own deity or their own saint that they pray to for protection. They genuinely do have a saint, I believe. There's a saint of thieves.
More and more lifestyles to sound like Dungeons and Dragons, you know.
No, well, this is old time. I don't know if man's still doing that in real life.
Man says it like man don't actively believe the world is flat.
What half a grand, my gear?
I'm actually about to go into a topic to piss you off because I had to cut out a lot of the Petrojam rant last week because, you know, the board failed us. But we're here on Old Faithful and you even have more information than you had last time. So, Bob, Petrojam. No, don't lean back to cuss. You have to like lean forward so them
No.
can see you.
Them don't need to see me.
But like, Bob,
Them know some of there.
Bob, they are actually seeing you slope off into like the sponge of a human.
I'm a sponge.
Sit up.
SpongeBob.
Sit up and cuss. Patrick, sit up and cuss.
I don't want to cuss, dog. I'm tired now. I've gone past anger. I'm in denial now.
You're in
No, what's
denial.
the stages of grief? The 5 stages of grief.
I think
where
anger is
did
the
that go?
first.
Yeah, anger, then denial, then bargaining, then
It ends.
it ends with
bartering.
acceptance.
It ends with acceptance.
Yeah, bargaining. Yeah,
Bargaining and bartering.
same thing.
Which level are you? Because you don't reach bargaining yet. So you're anger or you don't believe it.
I'm just like, them think we're done.
Yes.
Yeah, and this me. That's what. That's, I'm just like I'm in denial, dog. Like, is my shit little? Like, you know, like do they think I'm that small? Like I'm that stupid?
Yes.
No,
yes,
dog.
they do.
And then Jamaicans are so fool. Cause the average Jamaican really is as fool as the government thinks they are. All them can focus on is $1,000 cake. $1,000 for a cake, yes, it's expensive, but it don't give a fuck how expensive it is. And my bumper clock money do it. That is what you should be mad about. You should be mad that there is 60,000 to 600,000, however fucking much barrel of oil missing down there.
Billions.
Of dollars worth of oil.
With a B.
With a B. That is why you must be a cake. Fuck the cake. Fuck the party. The man had a Black Panther team party. Wakanda. a pose and a cake, the $1,000 cake.
Genuinely don't care about them cake. I care about where's the oil money.
Dog, where's the oil money?
Billions of dollars.
Wheatley have 3 brand new gas stations in Spanish Town.
Yeah, dip your head so them don't hear you saying it. What you saying, my friend?
Wheatley have 3 brand new gas stations in Spanish Town.
Are his prices high or
I
competitive
have no
or
idea.
low?
I don't go to Spanish Town. That
I
is
will
a
tell
gunman city.
Them not. Them way low. I wonder why.
Of course.
Of course. I wonder why.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. I'm sorry. Keep
So
ranting. I too am
it's
upset.
it's ridiculous, dog. And then a continuation of Jamaican people foolishness. Them believes that the prime minister can send man go jail. When you know that for be a thing, when you know the leader of the country can get up and say arrest that man, and it's not a dictatorship. The judiciary have to say that. He's not the judiciary; he's the prime minister.
How is no one talking about that there are pictures of the prime minister there at the
party.
party with the cake that y'all are so entranced by?
He might have to cover him ass now.
Of course. It's only wrong to them when people find
And
out.
then somebody asks him if he would have put back Wheatley in the parliament in any role, and he might give a political answer. There's a lot of distrust, and the public isn't ready for him, and blah 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 blah. No, that nigga need to be in a prison. The man say him don't know, him never know. Says so much things are going, but my G, you are the lead, you are the head. You are the head of this organization. The buck stop with you. Whether you know or don't know, it's your fault. You have to know. It is your job to know what is going on in your company. You have to know. So, and obviously you are benefiting from the misappropriation of the funds. So, one would assume
Nah,
you're
dog, what you
complicit.
talking about, man? People just really liked him. That's why they got him $1,000 cake.
With my money.
That's why they why they
You know
borrowed
it's
your
2
money.
taxes we pay on gas?
Double. You know that's illegal.
Yeah. There are 2 taxes
You
on
know
gas.
that's not supposed to be a thing that happens. You're not supposed to.
And
But we
one
do.
of them is a special consumption tax, and the other one is the hedge. Supposed to go towards a hedging fund where we're supposed to put money aside so we can buy a bulk of oil, fuel, in case the global prices shift a lot. We have a little buffer. That not happening.
What buffer when them leaking out 7/3 of it?
Exactly. So it's not
I have to
happening.
say 7/3. Like it's more. It don't make sense. It lot. I don't want to yell because people are home, but yeah, no,
My guy. That's what I'm saying. I think what pissed me off the most is that them just think we're fool. Like,
them
they're
don't think we
fool.
fool. Them don't think we fool.
Them know we're
Them
fool.
know you can't do nothing about it.
Exactly.
At that.
At that.
How
Politics.
you going make me fear you when you can't? It's like when you're in prep school. Everybody know this. You're in prep school, right? When you're in grade 5, no like grade 2, you not tell you nothing.
Exactly.
Now imagine you running all of this and pocketing all of the dollars. What exactly are you or me, a little common man, going to tell them?
Nothing. How you put them there?
In French, not in French, in France. In France, they have option. They have he's
Tell you something. Tell you something about French people. I rate them a fuck.
yeah,
Alright?
I do
Them
know too.
how to
I do
squeeze
know
things
too.
out of them government.
I
right?
do know too.
Tell you
They
something.
actually make the civil servants serve them.
Yeah, but let me tell you something in France now. As I said in another 2 episodes ago, no neck.
No neck with net.
No neck
Shout
necks.
out, boo.
Yeah. I was saying, oh jeez, Daenerys fell.
It's alright. She
Um,
does that a lot.
What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying.
France
France.
making the government
Yeah.
work for them.
So they were having the protests with the yellow vests against a rise in the fuel taxes, and the government was putting on the tax as a way. It was an environmental tax against pollution and thing. The people were
Snooze,
fussing
this
about
is
it,
France. This is your country.
protested, blocking streets. An old lady died from shock because they must say tear gas her house or some shit like that. Tear gas blowing her window or some
They
shit
won't
like
bring rubber bullets and tear gas to our nations, but they'll use real bullets.
that. No.
So
Black people.
it's just
Life cheap.
Yeah. That's the global
it's astounding.
the global what's the word? No. when a bunch of people believe one thing together. The start with a C.
Collective conscious.
Okay, what's up? I don't. No, that's not it.
We're gonna work with the global zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist. Yeah, let's go with that.
As you like.
What was I saying again?
Oh my god.
One of
Yeah,
a
people
large
believe
set
that
of
black people life
believe the same.
not worth anything.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you have that shit here in Jamaica, them going to shoot you. But in France, not only the government not put on the tax, they increased minimum wage.
Mm-hmm.
They stopped putting on some other taxes completely unrelated to fuel.
Mm-hmm.
But they refused to put tax on the wealthy. And people are saying that the President Macron, basically, in his speech, he's just like, oh shit, poor people really exist. I didn't realize, so we're not going to do this to you guys. Sorry. Yeah. That's so. I don't know. I don't speak French. I didn't listen to his speech. I don't know. I just know them block road and them get more than them bargain for, in a good way. We do that shit in a Jamaica. A gunshot, I greet you.
Facts.
My name is Renato Adam, and I'm here to kill the people
Exactly.
and dogs. Those are gun carrying dogs. They are retrieving the dogs for the gunmen.
They're retrieving the guns for the gunmen.
What did I say? Retrieving the dogs for the gunmen?
Yeah.
Wow. Big flip.
I'm hungry.
Ooh, okay, cool. So I got a reason to cut out 35. Oh, man. Alright, cool. So, hi guys. Where did you... Shit gets real good in France.
Nah, fuck them.
No, what? You're just mad because it works.
I'm mad because they're living like a functional society.
Relatively, you can get what you need. You can get your needs met. You can go and travel around the place.
Bob say, yo, Avex,
Shit,
why? Because them
fuck up.
living like how people supposed to live. Why me not live so?
Their transport needs are met. They have health.
Them no more than me.
They clearly are.